It's Wednesday night, and you know what that means. Tell them Canada Dry.
It is Title Tuesday, and we got some analysis for you.
Yeah.
We got some comedy for you, and we got
Oh, yeah.
we got some rugged good looks of three very handsome men.
Oh, yeah. Hey, JFB, rev that engine.
Start your engines.
Lights play, sweat and spark. Chain in the cage, dynamite after dark. It's like thunder, voices roar. Blood on the mat, this ain't no encore. Dynamite after dark. Explodes like fire, leaves a mark. Dynamite after dark. No mercy, no retreat, no sparkless heart.
Woo! Man, that intro cooks. I love it. I worship AI. What can I say? I am, of course.
All hail the Stephen Hawking ring jump from the top ropes.
Yeah.
All hail Mr. Rogers cutting a promo how he's turning on the people.
Yes. AI is wonderful.
These AI promos of wrestling are getting ridiculous.
Yeah. It's hilarious, though. I'll just say it. It's hilarious. Anyways, I am, of course, your chief shenanigans officer. No more. I am now a professor of the dark custodial arts at the AFW Network University, soon to be launched in 2026. I'm the JFB, James from Boston.
I am your Canadian hero. I am the patron saint of professional wrestling. I am that gingered up, bubbly son of a bitch. I'm Canada After Dark, damn it.
Yeah. This gentleman down below.
Good evening, everybody. It's me. It's me. It's the EVP here on a Tuesday night, not a Wednesday, with two of my best friends. How we doing, gentlemen?
We're doing
Rocking.
good.
Or
Rock
rock
and
out.
roll, baby.
We'll talk about socks out later in the show. It's homecoming. They are back in Jacksonville. It's Tuesday because the NHL's technically the NHL launched today, but for TNT, their first slot is Wednesday, and some good games. I promised myself this year I would watch more hockey than just the Bruins. Like start really watching like one's on ESPN or one's on TNT or whatever. Like, yeah, I watch Vancouver and I watch Vancouver and I watch Boston and I watch Nashville too. So.
Are you a Vancouver fan because of me, JP?
No, I have always. Well, until we had to play the Sedins in the Stanley Cup in 2011. Yeah, I mean, I always Cliff Roning, one of my all-time favorite players. Like he came up.
He
through
snubbed me for an autograph once.
Yeah, well, you know what? He snubbed me for one too when he was in Nashville. So
He was he's a bit of a snubber.
Yeah, I don't like snubbers, but yeah. So Tuesday, Tile Tuesday, which means there are some tiles on the line and some tile matches that are going to be coming up. Let's just say that.
So why don't we roll this? Why don't we roll our promo first?
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry, I totally. Thank you for the save. So before we get into tonight's Dynamite, let's talk about one of our great sponsors. This one right here. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. SWA Saber. SWA
SWA is part of Saber.
The great thing about it is that they make two different types of lightsabers. They make one that's for cosplay. Still lights up, still makes a sound. It's awesome. what's cool is it's for cosplay. So it's for when you dress up for Comic Cons, Halloween, yada yada yada. But these right here, combat graded lightsabers, which means you and your 4 drunk friends can all hilt up and start beating the living hell out of each
You
other.
hold
Like,
a beer in one hand and a lightsaber in the other.
yeah, and you can look like the cops from Futurama.
Yeah.
So you got that, you know. So SWA Sabers, the link is down below. Go ahead. They got an anniversary special going on. Buy one, get 2 free. So, you know, I mean, if you got you and your 4 friends, your 4th friend's got to buy one, and then he can bring 2 other guys, and it's an orgy of lightsabers and ass beatings. All right. Anyways,
I don't like the orgy part, JFB. I don't know. Is that a red flag, EVP?
Nah, no.
Yeah, what are you thinking?
it's
Not quite.
I'm on that line.
You're
Yeah, I
flirting.
think so.
You're flirting with it. That's for sure.
You know, if I'm asking EVP Joe his opinion, you know I'm on the fence already.
Yeah, totally get you. So we're in Jacksonville, and we start off the show. We start off the show with Hangman Page and Samoa Joe. And they did promise there would be no shenanigans, and there were not. They squared up. Nothing was thrown. Hangman Page cuts a really good promo. The reason why I say it's really good is because he's going up against a guy who cut an amazing effing promo. Joe talked about that he doesn't think you're the caliber of talent that should have the belt. That should go to Samoa Joe, a man who has battled a few more years longer than Hangman Page has. This was an amazing way to open up the show. Canada Dry, lay it on me thick, brother. Like some Canadian.
Like, this stuff is so thick. When you need one of those gas powered straws when you're having a milkshake, you need the gas powered straw.
Yeah,
That's how thick this is.
yeah,
I absolutely love this promo by Hangman Page. I love the promo by Samoa Joe. I think that they made it perfectly. They filled out the story card by like, okay, yeah, this all makes sense now.
yeah.
And it really cements Hangman Page's title run because he's right. He's never beaten Joe.
Yeah,
So you kind of need him to beat Joe.
yeah. Absolutely 100%. Joe.
Yeah, this was a great way to start off this episode of Dynamite. Like, and I must say, I love when they go back to Daly's place. It's just such a unique look, and it allows for unique interactions that you don't get at most other places that wrestling goes to. So I like.
Well, you know what it reminds you of? It reminds you of watching the NWA and the AWA on ESPN, these small venues that they worked in where you were really close to the fans and there weren't a lot of fans.
I mean, that's the NWA still does that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, 100%. Yeah.
But yeah, the promos were killer. Like both men held their own. I did like Hangman's talking about his history of like winning, losing, setting a house on fire. He even had a callback to where John Silver, I mean, is it I can't, why am I drawing a blank? One of the guys from Dark Order got down on one knee. Yeah, John Silver proposed to him to join the Dark Order.
Yeah.
I remember that, and this was when Hangman was like his low self. He's like, I can't be around you. I'm just bad for you.
Yeah.
Love it. Like all the little callbacks and Easter eggs to the history of AEW. It was fun.
Yeah. By the way, does anybody actually know the origin of the word Easter egg? I do.
I do not.
Why are we doing Easter egg? Because if he said that, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
So
some goddess or something, right?
no, in the movie Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh, you mean Easter egg in a movie
Well, no, just the term. Yeah, the term Easter egg when it comes to
or a
film.
video game or something?
Yeah, yeah. So in the movie Rocky Horror Picture Show, during a day that they had off, the entire cast got together and they had an Easter egg hunt because they had Easter off. So crew hid Easter eggs. And if you watch the movie and you watch really close, you will occasionally find an Easter egg. And that is where the terminology for film is the Easter egg. You know that just
And
is.
no, that is.
Knowledge is power.
Hell
Hey,
yeah, it is, Kevin
It's
Nash.
not often where like the analogy or the reference is like literally that spot on the nose. Like
Yeah,
it's literally an Easter egg.
yeah. Literally, it's Easter eggs. Yeah. I'm going to say this because I'm going to bring this up again a little bit later in the show. The AEW World, I think what Tony Khan realized is that heel runs have to be heel runs. Hey, Noob, how you doing, brother? Heel runs as championships have to be villainous, but face runs have to be grandiose. I mean, when I say epic, I mean like Lawrence of Arabia, Seven Samurai epicness, Ron epicness.
Mike,
Okay.
I've been watching WrestleMania 3 and WrestleMania 4,
Mm-hmm.
and you can say what you want about Hulk Hogan. You can probably write a book about how you don't like him, but he was epic.
Oh yeah, he yeah. Well, Hulk Hogan, the man, no.
No, the
Hulk
wrestler.
Hogan, yeah, Hulk Hogan, the character that Terry Bollea played, absolutely. And you can thank things. You can thank Vince for that. That's Vince all day long. That is Vince 100%. All right, so, but yeah, the AEW heavyweight title has to be grandiose. And I think Tony Khan realized that he has such a shit run the first time. We're gonna do it, and he's doing it the right way. He's booking it the right way. It's banger after banger after banger with top A talent. Banger after banger after banger, which means that the match where he does eventually lose that belt is going to be beyond epic because of this run. All right, we go to Alicia and Tout. She is in the back, not with her husband MJF. He's off shooting a movie. Instead, we get the conglomeration. The word of the day is multiplication. Because everybody in the conglomeration has got a match, apparently. So, anybody want to talk about this?
No, we're good.
All right. Checking it off the list. Boom. Big
Hey,
X.
we might finish the show in an hour.
I know. I'm excited.
Fingers crossed.
Let's go to our first match. Jon Moxley versus Tomohiro Ishii. This was a hard-fought match. This was exactly the match they had in Japan about 8 years ago, 7 years ago, whatever. I don't know. I'm not really good with time or dates. But yeah, I mean, realistically, like, this was exactly what we needed. This was a good palate cleanser from an amazing opener. It was hard fought. People were bleeding, or not unintentionally. Canada Dry.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a bit of a bitch to Ishii. Like the match was good, but at the same time, it's just like we know you're not gonna win, And that's my beef with this. It's like every time, if you can't get Ishii some wins here and there, it's you, like it was hard hitting,
Yeah,
and it was probably the best of their AEW affairs
yeah,
between the two.
absolutely.
But yeah, like I had no hope of Ishii winning. Uh, I did like how it went out.
Yeah,
Like he just passed out.
yeah,
So yeah, I'll still give it a hails up.
yeah. I think the problem with because I get what you're saying, I completely agree. The problem with Ishii is he's not full time in America. He's not even half the time in America. He's sporadic at best. It's hard to
Like
put
maybe
it.
just stick him in tag teams then if he's gonna come back. Like
I agree. I agree with that. Yeah. All right, Joe. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, this is a good match. Like, I always enjoy a nice throwback New Japan match, a nice strong style match. Like it once again, it's just a little bit different.
Yeah.
I do agree. Ishii should probably win more if he's going to be facing Moxley.
Yeah.
I will say the match was fine, but at the end, when Mox is going around posing,
Yeah.
I think to myself, I was like, if he looked like this in WWE, this man doesn't ever leave WWE.
Yeah.
He right now is the epitome of what Vince McMahon loved in WWE. He is
Yeah.
jacked. He looks good. He can talk on the mic.
Yeah.
It's crazy just how he had this in him in WWE that they just never let him do it.
Oh, I
I saw
agree.
I saw a post today saying that John Goodman has what's his name? John Goodman?
Yeah, his real
Oh,
name
John
is
Good, right?
Yeah, John Good.
Good.
Yeah, John Good has been John Moxley longer than he's been Dean Ambrose now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. I think the reason why they did him such a disservice is because he was drinking a lot.
Yeah,
He was
that's
he was not in the same shape as he is now. Now that he doesn't drink anymore, and
which is
so
really weird because WWE, for all the stuff we can hate on WWE about,
yeah,
they've always been good about taking care of their guys and having them get to rehab when it was needed and stuff like that.
yeah, but they never
Yeah, I
did.
don't think that's Mox's fault. It's just
Not just
or WWE's
a
fault.
situation, just a
I
situation.
think I think part of it is they sidelined him with a couple of shitty storylines, and I think he got to the point where he just didn't give a fuck. He
Yeah, and
just
sometimes they don't give a fuck. You pick up the booze.
yeah, you phone it in.
Yep.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I edit music videos. 90% of them are country, and I cut them the exact same way, color them the exact same way. It's a template. I actually have it on my desktop. I just slide the footage into the template. The template does it for me. I don't even edit.
Until they complain, do it. Fine.
I mean,
And then one of your customers like, hey, they're watching the show.
I'm gonna be honest. Like the reality is that the majority of the music videos I either shoot or edit are guys that are just getting started. I've not ever done a music video for a huge band outside of Dropkick Murphys. So that's Fruit Cat.
I advertised Fruit Cat, so I got to deliver. I almost forgot. He makes his appearance known when the
Oh yeah,
podcast. He'll
wow,
just
we can
pop
hear
in.
him. We can hear him. He's like, Dad,
Yeah.
bro. See, now I think your cat sounds like Vince Russo. Anyways,
Whoa.
let's go to
Speaking of
Renee.
the tail, got anything to say about this?
Let's go to Renee. It's I'm gonna bring up another fact. So when you held up his tail, so in film, when you're shooting outside, you put a windscreen on, and it's furry and it looks like a cat's tail. So it prevents any wind from getting into the mic. And they call it a dead cat. There you go. All right. Renee's in the back with the broke box. They're banging on TK's door. They are demanding a money match, demanding. But Tony Khan is not answering his door. He's not even giving them any attention. They're getting more pissed off. Anybody want to add anything?
No.
No.
All right.
I kind of wish Tony Khan had opened the door and there had been someone else in there talking or something. Just something to show how far the Bucks have fallen in the ladder of importance.
I think we do when they were in the ring when the commercial came back for a tag team match. I mean, that was a low point right there. Well, no, but blowing the whatever amount of money they won in that match. So we get a hype video with Storm and Statlander. We get a recap of the triangle attack. That leads us into our second match. It's a Joe special.
Yes.
We have the Demand, Ricochet and the GOA. Ooh, excuse me. Versus the Hurt Syndicate in a street fight. Did anybody catch the total weight of the Hurt Syndicate?
I did not know.
795 pounds.
Of rock solid beef.
Yeah.
Boof.
I love how they're building up Toa Leona to be a powerhouse. Because realistically, there's nobody on the roster, with the exception of Brian Cage, Will Hobbs, and maybe Wardlow, that could technically go toe-to-toe physicality-wise with Bobby Lashley. There's just not many cats out there that can do it. And a lot of your big guys are either sided up with injury or they're in other programs. Maybe Lance Archer. But this was a great match. I mean, we had Ricochet hiding under a table. We had Ricochet threw a chair at Bobby Lashley's head when he was trying to spare Toleona. I mean, Bishop Khan looked fantastic. This was a great freaking match. I usually hate straight fight matches, but this one caught my attention and kept it. Canada Dry, your thoughts?
This was really fun. Like, I really appreciate what they did with the Demand in this. They looked good, but they still. And then you got the Hurt Syndicate,
Yeah.
who they finally got the comeuppance on these guys.
Yep.
And I wonder if this is over now.
I think logically it would make sense.
For now.
I don't know if they're going to try to stretch it into Wrestle Dream, the finale at Wrestle Dream.
Yeah, there's a Halo's up for me. I liked it. It was fun. Joe, what do you think?
I love this match. And I go back once again. This is the perfect kind of match to have at Daly's Place. And I don't know about you two, but I'm going to give big props to the camera crew. The way they filmed this match with some of the things, like with Ricochet's big run down the ledge and the big flipping senton. Or like just where they were hiding just enough. Like you couldn't see Bishop Khan very well with the chair as he threw it at Lashley. Like they did a very good job of, in a small space, of making it seem big.
Yeah.
I guess is my best thing. I loved the fact that the Hurt Syndicate wrestled in their suits. They just took off the jackets.
Yeah.
And then after they win, that's the first thing MVP does. He doesn't care about his hand getting raised. He's like, let me get our jackets. And he starts putting them on. I loved that.
Because it's business.
Yeah. And like Canada Dry said, the Demand looked amazing in this match as well. They didn't lose anything in this.
No.
Because once again, it's a street fight. Freaking, I think they blew their budget on tables in this one match alone.
Yes.
Yeah.
But like, they can go on to something else, and they're not going to feel less than.
Yeah.
So
absolutely,
mission accomplished by the Hurt Syndicate, saying they wanted to put some guys over. They did a hell of a job doing it.
Yep.
All right. So it's Halloween season coming up.
Yeah, it's Halloween season now. It's spooky season.
So, for the flower shop, we're going to pick your favorite scary movie. And this is kind of a lead up to something else that we're going to promote later in the show.
Yeah.
So tell us your favorite scary movie as part of the flower shop.
Okay.
I don't know if was there a personality enough to really do that bit today?
What do you mean?
Where we did the personality of the show? Because there wasn't really. I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either. I don't think there's really a personality that stuck out.
No, not at all.
All right, let's carry back on our merry way.
We're coming up to our last stop. Just kidding. Anyways, Renee's with the Don Callis family. I mean, it's Don Callis and everybody in the Don Callis family. Maybe they're taking a yearbook photo. I don't know. But they're all there for the most part. Let's go to our match.
The NWO Don Callis family.
Yeah, the Don Callis World Order.
Yes.
You got
It's like-
Jurassic
Honestly, it's like Callis family. They incorporated the NWO. And instead of NWO Japan, it's NWO Mexico.
Yeah.
Yes.
There you go.
Because like I'm not Mexican.
Hecho de Mexico. Jurassic Express versus the interns.
Hey, how'd they get our guys?
Listen, as much as we've been having a row with Mr. Khan lately, I can rest assured that if he does call in the appropriate amount of time, we can dispatch from our satellite headquarters located around the world to dish out interns at a moment's notice. So, and he pays us
Very
well.
kind of us.
Yeah, he pays us well. So, it's the least we can do. Sometimes he drops a little knowledge to us about possible match results. I don't know. Scandal. Jurassic Express versus the interns. Bucks are in attendance. And then the match itself was what it was. It was semi-squish match. You had to get a lot of moves in. I'm curious why they let Jack Perry carry a knife and during the match. I know it's not a real knife.
I don't even think it's a knife. I think
Jungle Man Jack Perry.
It's just the sheath. Because he's been wearing it for a couple of weeks now.
No, it has a handle.
Oh, it did this? It's been empty the last couple of weeks. So.
Oh, it's got a handle in this one. But anyways, yeah, Jungle Jack Perry. The match was fine. We got a rhubarb in the middle. At the end, we got into a little rhubarb with the Bucks. They took advantage. EVP triggered everybody. Kendra, your thoughts on the match?
Yeah, the match was what it was. It was a squishy match, and then you got the Bucks getting revenge.
Yeah,
and setting up that match at Wrestle Dream.
Yeah, we get that match. $500,000 is on the line. Tag match between Jurassic Express and the Bucks. Guess what? If you're in a prediction league, when do we start predicting again?
Full gear.
Huh?
Full gear.
Yeah, we're starting up back up. Maybe the week before Full Gear. We'll see.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll play by it, but probably Full Gear.
Yeah. Okay. So naturally, we're gonna get, the Bucks are gonna lose. I mean, they're already branding them the broke Bucks. We branded that they have a gambling issue, which leads me to believe that shenanigans are going to start happening, like things missing out of the locker room, and all of a sudden somebody's gambling at the casino. So, kind of how I see it. That's my take. I may be wrong. Ken and Dry, your thoughts on the tag match?
Didn't I just talk about it?
Yeah, it's my turn.
Oh, no.
I'm like, am I having deja vu?
No.
No, you're not.
My thoughts
How many
are,
Flintstone gummies did I take?
My thoughts are this either A, shouldn't have been a squish match, or B, should have been over significantly quicker than what it was.
Yeah.
That's all.
Okay.
That, and I love the fact that he's just called Jungle Jack Perry. Love it.
Yeah.
I think that's so much better than any other name they could have given him.
Yeah.
Because he couldn't go back to Jungle Boy. That doesn't work.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's cool because that's what Jim Ross has been calling him all along.
Yeah.
That's true. And when you
I don't think he liked calling him Jungle Boy.
No, he didn't. I guarantee you he didn't.
He's like, this is stupid shit.
Yeah. He's an old school guy, so he's gonna call it like an old school guy. All right, let's go to Pac. He's in the back with the Death Riders. We're gonna Pac promo, Snore. Then we get the battle of the two Kyles.
Can I just say something about that Death Riders
Sure.
promo? I don't know what it is, but I know like 2 months ago we were all dead set on the Death Riders just being disbanded and going away. And it's like ever since Moxley lost the world title and the pressure of having to do what he does, it's like they're having so much more fun, and I think they're so much better for it.
Yep. Second best heel faction in AEW.
And that's only because there's 70,000 people in the number one faction.
Sometimes war is won by attrition, other times it's won by numbers. All right. We get Kyle O'Reilly, Kyle Fletcher's for the TNT title. So I talked earlier about how the AEW belt needs to be grandiose, needs to be epic. The TNT title at times has been the meat and potatoes title, kind of like the Intercontinental title in WWE. And that's exactly what they're doing. So while you're getting banger after banger after banger after banger with Kenny Page, you're also getting mid-card, lower top card, banger after banger after banger with Kyle Fletcher as your TNT champion. They're bringing prestige, or as I like to always say, they're bringing some stank back to that belt.
I like to say they're bringing jazz hands.
You know why this works so well?
Yeah.
Because you now have a buffer of titles. You have the world title, then you have the unified title, and now you have the TNT title. And so you could do it to where the TNT title is treated sort of like a television title.
Yeah.
Where there's a big overarching story, but in between it's just him versus wrestler of the week.
Yeah.
And it works.
Yeah.
As long as they don't get away from the overarching big story for the TNT title.
Yeah. The match itself was great. Kyle O'Reilly is one of the most underrated wrestlers in AEW. He might be one of the most underrated wrestlers in the world. This guy is a technical.
And you know, he's not so bad on the mic either if they just let him talk once in a while.
Oh, no. He's great. He's always been great. The problem is he's always been saddled with Roderick Strong and Adam Cole, and they cut great promos too. That's your problem. He's a third wheel. I hate to say it. When Adam Cole eventually does come back before he breaks something and goes away for another 8 to 10 months, they need to break that apart. Let Roddy and
maybe even
Kyle
Kyle heel.
No, Kyle O'Reilly's not the heel. No, you turn.
I think anyone can do it.
You turn no, not.
You turn Roddy.
You turn Roddy heel or you turn Adam heel. You can't turn Kyle O'Reilly.
Well, I just think the best way to elevate someone is a heel turn.
You don't, but he doesn't need that though. You don't.
I understand.
It's way easier to be a heel than a face. That's for sure.
I mean, the promo
AEW has too many heels. They need some good baby faces.
The promo he cut with the conglomeration as they're walking off, he goes, "Must kill Kyle." It's hilarious. When he says, "If I hear 'Let's go, Kyle' one more time, I'm going to lose my mind." Like, that's hilarious. And that's exactly what makes Kyle O'Reilly such a three-dimensional wrestler. and they can't do it because he's third banana to Roddy and the third banana to Adam Cole. It's
Yeah,
not
they
fair.
didn't when he was on his own. They didn't push him good enough.
No,
I will
and
say
they're not
though,
pushing him good enough when he was with Adam Cole.
they're doing a better job of it here as of late. They're just having Roddy stand there and be the silent type.
Yeah,
Like they put like AEW's social media team put up a video. It was Kyle, Roddy, and Orange Cassidy,
yeah,
and it was just them talking in on the steps, and it was just Kyle, and it was great.
yeah. Gotta let him breathe. Cannon Dry, your thoughts on the match?
Which match are we talking about again?
Kyle versus Kyle.
Yes. This was a banger. These two, like, I really enjoyed this match. Like, these are two prominent, great wrestlers in different ways too.
Yeah,
Like Kyle Fletcher with his Will Ospreay style, and then you got the technical shooter style of Kyle O'Reilly, and
yeah,
I liked it. It was really hails up.
yeah. Joe.
Yeah, like we always say, what makes great matches is even though they may not be in doubt, there's this they present a possibility that the title could change hands. And there was once or two times where I thought like O'Reilly could win the title. Like that's how convincing it was.
Yeah,
Especially once they hit that last like 3-4 minutes and just threw it into fifth gear.
yeah,
Like it was so great. I love that. And these are two where you could put these two in another match together. I'm good with it. Give them another 20 minutes. I'll be happy.
yeah. And we get a match out of it at Wrestle Dream. It's going to be Kyle O'Reilly versus Mark Briscoe. So, yeah, I think
Kyle
overall.
Fletcher. Kyle Fletcher versus.
Yeah, Kyle Fletcher versus Mark Briscoe for the TNT title. So, all right, let's go to Renee. She's in the back. That's when we learn about the match. Let's go to our fifth match. Mercedes Moné and the mystery opponent from Florida turns out to be Lacey Lane, formerly known as, I don't remember.
Caden
Katana
Carter.
Chance? Huh?
Caden Carter.
Caden Carter, yeah.
In the WWE.
In WWE. So I'm going to just say this. I know that there's a lot of people who were chirping that it was going to be Shotzi. Because Shotzi is also from Florida.
Or Dakota Kai.
Or Dakota Kai. Well, she's not really a Florida born. And that was the Monet said. She wanted somebody from Florida born. When we're not predicting, I don't read the dirt sheets. Because I like to be surprised. I like that opportunity I like to pop. And I, I mean, it wasn't a huge pop, but I popped for it. I'm like, all right, yeah, this is good. Maybe I would have popped a lot harder if it was Shotzi? Probably.
Really?
I like Shotzi.
My problem with this is that Lacey Lane, I've only known her to have 2 matches in AEW. They're both title matches, and she lost them both.
Yeah.
Because her first match was in ROH against Mina Shirakawa.
Yeah.
If you're going to have her debut against Mercedes, don't have her show up on ROH and lose a title match right away. It takes away from the believability.
Yeah. I agree.
But that said, I want to cut you off, Ken and Dry. Sorry, I was just saying. I thought the match was great. Mercedes made her look good, so.
Yeah. I mean, I think overall, like, Mercedes Moné is doing great work with no direction. She's rudderless at this point. She's like a $20 billion yacht with no rudder. Just drives crazy.
I was like, I was like, you cut me off. Like, I don't remember talking.
I mean, I
Like
guess
first.
cut you off is wrong. I guess jump in your spot is
Okay. I was like trying to like, what did I say?
Ken and John, what are your thoughts on this match?
Yeah, I really liked it. I think Lacey Lane got to really have a great match with Mercedes Moné. I think it shows that AEW has a lot of faith in her to have to go out and have a match like that. Um, and Mercedes also having a lot of faith in this woman to do it. So yeah, I really like this. It's also a big halos up for me.
Okay. We get a Sammy Guevara and Mordos Kingston Hook promo. I don't want to talk about it. We go to our sixth match. It is a tag team eliminator match. It is Brodito, your champions, versus Okada and Takeshita. I'm gonna. So I wrote a note on my phone earlier this afternoon about what I thought about how this match is going to start leveling out. Here's my take: how this should all go, the story at least. So Okada and Takeshita win this match, which they did. They go to Wrestle Dream and they lose to Brodito because they can't get along, which eventually leads to them having a scruff. Takeshita goes off to Japan, wins the IWGP, comes back, maybe not full gear, maybe at World's End, but probably full gear. He'll drop it to Okada. Okada will be Tanahashi's last match opponent at Wrestle Kingdom, and then Okada will drop the belt either at Rush at New Year's Dash, or he'll drop it at Dantaku.
no, but he's already announced that Wrestle Kingdom is his last match.
Who?
Tanahashi.
Yeah, he's going to be Tanahashi's final opponent as the IWGP.
Wait, who's walking out of Wrestle Kingdom? Who do you want walking out of Wrestle Kingdom as champion?
Oh, I want Okada. Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
I thought you said Tanahashi. Okay, I misunderstood. I thought you said
he retires him the best way he knows how. He's going to literally strong style and beat the shit out of Tanahashi because they do not like each other at all. They are not friends, never have been, never will be. So, but yeah, that's my take. Can and dry. Your thoughts on the match and my take?
I'm gonna skip commenting on your take because it's too out there.
What?
I enjoyed the match. I like that they tease more of the dissension between Okada and Kushida. Yeah, I like that they defeated the champions, and now they've earned a shot at these tag titles.
Yeah.
Only for us, like, hopefully get the turn on each other.
Yeah.
At the pay-per-view.
I concur. Joe.
Yeah, this was a banger match. I loved it. I hate the concept of pinning the champions. Okay, now you can have a title shot. I hate that with a passion. Yeah. It's like, well, then what's the point of this match? If they beat the champions, like, why? I don't like it. I think it's lazy storytelling, personally. Yeah. No, regardless of who does it. But I like your booking. I don't know if that's exactly what they're going to do, because I can't imagine them putting the title on to Takeshita just for him to drop it like a couple weeks later.
Yeah, that's my issue as well.
Okada.
So he drops that Wrestle Dream.
I don't know. I mean, who knows? You've spoken crazier things into the world.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I can give you a quick reminder. That guy right there.
Oh, I mean,
now let's start talking about like I'm gonna come into like $1 million and stuff like that, so we can like speak that into existence.
Okay.
Like, imagine the guests we can get.
Oh yeah, $1,000,000. We get Logan Paul on here.
Well, no, we don't want to drop
I
it
will
all on
boycott
one
that
guest.
episode. I swear.
We
I
want
will
the young
find a way to
bucks.
shut it down.
Wants to waste
Right.
it on cheese.
Let's go ahead and go to Renee. She's in the back with Willow and Jet Speed. And then we get FTR Stokely response. Then we get Renee with Brodito. Down on his luck, like slightly depressed Brodito, Bandito, and Brody King telling him to never stop fighting. And
Where have you heard this before?
I don't know. I mean, I've
Gotta
seen
keep
it on.
fighting. Come on.
I think it's
Yeah,
a sign
I-
that Brody King just wants to come on the show. I think that's what
Yeah.
that is.
Yeah. I mean,
Maybe
I
that's it.
may have seen it on a shirt occasionally here and there. I may have seen it.
Doesn't he have a backdrop with this?
Yeah, I mean, maybe I've seen it possibly.
Every week on the show.
Yeah, maybe on a live streaming podcast. I don't know. It's it's all that crafty marketing. All right, so let's go to our last match. It's the 7th match. That's right. There were 7 matches tonight. Pac, the bastard Pac, taking on Orange Cassidy. I think Taz is turning heel because boy, did he really suck up to the Death Riders tonight. I love it. Pucker up and get the nose brown, boy. It's time.
You know what? He was really sucking up to the Bucks too.
Oh yeah,
He was like,
I
"Good
think
on
that's
you
like
guys.
a-
Get your revenge."
yeah. I think he might go aces and eights. I don't know. We'll find out.
I love it, but I love a heel commentator.
Yeah. I wanted to talk briefly about. So I want to talk about what Pac wore. I don't know what in the fuck he wore, and to be honest with you, I am perplexed. He looks like he just got released. He's on a work release program from prison for his 4th stalking charge. This man got electrocuted. He electrocuted himself in a bathtub with a toaster while watching the movie Seven. All right, this guy does not look well.
He is what nightmares are made of.
Yeah. Why would you wear that outfit? You literally look like you should have been in a 1930s circus. You should have had a big handlebar mustache,
And
and you should have been riding a unicycle, you big dork.
that he's carrying around the dumbbell with the really big balls on the end, like one
Yeah.
arm.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to counter that because I think it looks great.
I like it. It is so
I think it's
different.
just great. Like, it's different. Instead of doing the same thing with a skinny pair of Speedos every.
He looks like the creepy mate. He looks like
It's
the creepy
literally the
male
same
gypsy.
outfit that Bret Hart became famous in without the pink.
No. He had baggy pants over the tights. No, this is not the same as Bret Hart. Bret Hart didn't have his socks up to his knees with a mid-calf boot.
I don't think it's that bad.
Anyways, I digress.
You better digress.
Oh, I'm digressing as I'm putting you on my
You digress as much as you can, sir.
You just made the list. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
So Orange Cassidy gets the win. Orange Cassidy and Pac look fantastic.
Fuck
And then
yeah.
we get Darby Allin. And here's the thing. The end of the match was squirrely as hell. So Darby Allin appears out of nowhere after Orange Cassidy and Pac go into the crowd to fight. He gets handcuffed by Darby Allin. Pac does. Darby Allin flips him the bird. Somehow Pac breaks the chain like a Fleetwood Mac song, goes down the ramp, jumps over the ropes to beat the count, only to get pinned by a roll-up by Orange Cassidy.
It's called the
Beautiful.
Cazadoro or something that
Yeah,
these
the
called.
Cazadora. Brilliant way to end the match because, man, Pac looked befuddled. And then all the shenanigans happen. And
Oh
then,
my!
of course, out comes Darby Allin. Now, here's the thing about Darby Allin. Darby Allin looked like a psychopath. He
Yes,
looked like he was on a meth. He's been meth addled for 3 weeks straight,
he's on a
swinging out
bender.
of
Is
his
what
mind.
he's
Yeah,
on a bender.
he's on a bender. Okay, and he commits, at least that I know of, 2 felonies. He has pepper spray, which in Florida is legal. I looked it up, but not in the canister that he had. That's police grade pepper spray. Then he had a taser, which, by the way, unless you're in law enforcement or have a license to carry it because you might be a bounty hunter or whatever, you cannot have a taser. I built a taser. I made a taser out of a disposable camera with a flash. You take the leads, yeah, you take the leads out of the flash and you poke them out of the case just slightly. You hit the charge button for the what you would call it for the flashlight for the flash, and then when you get up to the person, you press the shoot to take the picture, and it shocks them. I knocked my friend out like that. He was out for on the floor. He could not move for about 25 minutes.
That ain't good.
Awesome. Kids, if you got a disposable camera,
Are you guys still friends? Or
well, I'm friends with his cousin.
oh, he's
His
not
cousin
friends with you no more after that.
no. He kind of went. Yeah, it's a long story. He went off the deep end. But
But then let's just say we're not friends no more after that.
yeah, let's just say we're not friends. But so anyways, and then he pulls out a Molotov cocktail before he actually gets tackled.
Yeah, this boy made the most of his 10 seconds of
I
fame.
guarantee you, the likelihood is that might have been an NFL player because that tackle was perfect.
You know what? It could have been a Jacksonville Jaguar. You know,
Yeah,
I
it could have
mean,
been Jacksonville Jaguar, like a practice squad guy. You know, though you don't care about those guys. You're only there to get your ass kicked week after week after week.
and be called up in the event something crazy happens.
Yeah, there you go. So, Canada Dry, your thoughts on the final match?
Yeah, I really like this. Pack, classic Pack, and Orange Cassidy, just showing what a real star he really is for AEW. Like
Yeah,
this is a classic Orange Cassidy match, and then you got all the stuff in the stands and everything. That pile driver he took in the stands, it looked like his head bounced.
yeah. Well, same with Pac when he gave him those swinging DDTs. Pac landed right on the top of his head.
Oh, that first one that he hit where Orange Cassidy dove through the ropes,
Yeah,
like, and he was moving. I was like, this is weird because he was moving in super slow motion.
yeah,
And
But what I really like about this match is the antics afterwards by Darby Allin.
yeah.
Like, or even during the match with the handcuffing and all that stuff. Like, I'm like, damn, he's a fucking badass.
Yeah. He is.
He doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, not at all. Not at all. Joe.
man, these two guys do not look like they have missed an extended amount of time in the ring.
Yeah,
They didn't skip a beat. I love watching these two together. It's so fun. They work so well with each other. I love the ending because it doesn't hurt anyone. You just have a desperate Pac trying to get back into the ring and he got caught. That's it.
Yep.
And then, like you said, then we get all the post match shenanigans and freaking Darby looks like a man possessed on cocaine or something.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, there.
yeah. And you know, I think he had like real mace because he maced someone. He maced, I don't know, but I guess the wind took it back his face because he freaked out for a second. He had to wipe his eyes.
While they were coughing, you could hear it. I've been pepper
Yeah,
sprayed.
I would say next time don't use the mace.
Yeah. I've been pepper sprayed and maced. I was shooting a training video for a local police department, and as they're running their drills, so I've been plowed down by a dog, wearing that big bulky suit. I got
The one Bobby the Brain Heenan wore.
yeah, exactly like the one. Except mine was actually real. It wasn't
Sorry,
supposed
do
to
you
scare
feel
away.
anything in those?
Oh yeah,
You do.
oh yeah. Those German shepherds don't mess around, dude. Those are Rottweilers. I mean, they got thousands of pounds of square
Yeah,
PSI.
bite force. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, damn. But yeah, I got pepper sprayed and I got maced. Best solution to get it out of your eyes: milk.
We
Because it's
didn't
all
get that in boot camp, so yeah.
yeah, it's all capsin. It's all it is. It's just pepper spray. It's just stuff from pepper spray. So, all right. Well, I think we're at the end of the show. AEW turns their lights off, but we keep our lights on because we are about to go to one of the most magical places in the world.
Welcome to the Flower Shop, brought to you by ProWrestlingTees.com/Adrian Adonis, where you can pick up all your Adrian Adonis gear, just like this shirt you're looking at right now.
I think it's time for me to get a new Adrian Adonis shirt. I like it. It's a beautiful shirt. It really is. All right. So, as always, when we enter the flower shop, it is favorite match, favorite segment, number of bells, and your all-time favorite scary movie. Kendra, you go first.
I'm gonna go with my favorite match. This has to be Orange Cassidy and Pac.
Yeah.
And I'm going with my favorite segment would be Darby Allin and his shenanigans after. This is really good.
Yeah.
I really like the movie The Others.
Yeah. Great movie.
I love that you don't find out until after that
Yeah.
the twist at the end.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go with for rating. I'm gonna give this just a 4.
Okay. Yeah. All right. EVP Joe.
My match of the night is the 6-man tag, Hurt Syndicate and the Demand. Loved that match. My segment of the night is the opening segment, Joe and Hangman. Like me and JFB were talking before the show. This should have been their go home show. This really should have. I'm giving this 4.25. This is one of their better weekly TV shows they've done in a while.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. It was
there's a lot of Twitter buzz about this.
Yeah. Yep.
And then my favorite scary movie, is that what we're doing? Horror movie, scary movie?
Yeah,
Horror movies.
around that sort of genre.
Well, I don't know if it's gonna, but Final Destination. That movie came out when I was 15 years old, and it is the reason why I will not drive behind a tractor trailer of logs anymore.
Wow.
It's so funny because I was with my coworker, and we were behind this tractor trailer that had shit like that on it. And he's like, "I got to get in front of these guys. They're not Final Destinationing us."
Yeah, no, I want to do it.
It's a thing now that people have in their psyche.
Mm-hmm.
How many bells?
4.25.
Okay. Man, oh man. All right. Favorite match was Kyle and Kyle. I loved it. It was just a great technical match. It had a great flow to it. It just felt warm and fuzzy. My favorite segment is the opening. I'm not gonna dice it. I was hawing a little bit on buying the pay-per-view. And then Joe and Hangman cut that promo, and it's worth the $40 just to watch those two wrestle for probably a good 30-35 minutes. I can't wait. I'm excited. I'm stoked.
You know, your camera or your thing went a bit wonky, and that just made me think. I'm so glad that the Brian Cage podcast that we did went so smooth. There was no technical problems at all. I was
Nope,
worried about
not at all. Yeah. My favorite. Yeah, so that was my favorite segment. I'm gonna give this 4.5 bells. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is the go home show because it's
I gave it
always.
the lowest. I can't believe it.
I can't believe it either. The reality is that AEW sucks at go home shows, but the show before the go home show
It's usually pretty good.
is usually the banger of them as you get into it. So 4.5 for me. In terms of scary movie and horror movies, I'm a huge horror fanatic. I have probably about 4,000, maybe a little bit more than that, horror movies, both digitally and physical media. I consume horror 365 days out of the year, which brings me to what we're going to talk about next or this Sunday. It's this Sunday night. We're entering
So,
spooky
so
season.
normally, so we're gonna have our normal all effing wrestling show on Sunday,
Yeah,
and we're just gonna talk about the news,
yeah,
and then later on the evening, we got the Check the Gate podcast.
there you go. Bingo, bango, bongo.
We're gonna
So
talk about the horrors, right?
yeah, we're going to talk. So this week's episode is episode 3, and we're going to talk about ghost movies, the things that possess you, the things that turn your house into evil, all that fun stuff. We're going to talk about it.
So Ghost won't be on the list, is what you're saying.
Ghost will not be on.
It's not the. So we got James, we got Jeremy, we got Rich, and Kimmy might come on the show. She was talking about possibly doing.
If she wants to come on, she's
yeah,
got.
just get in touch with her. She
I
was
will.
talking
I'll get in touch
coming
with her,
on.
'cause that will change. I mean, well, nah, we'll keep all the.
That's what's so great about this podcast. You never know who's showing up.
I mean, amen to that. So yeah, next week, this week we're going to talk about ghosts. Next week we might talk about probably 80s slasher films because that's really my bread and butter. And then the week after that is the last week of October, and we'll talk about something equally as spooky, maybe vampires or werewolves. I don't know. Anyways, my favorite scary movie. I can't. It's hard. I go by genre and subgenres.
Just pick a really good one,
vampire.
JP.
I'm gonna pick the one that got me into horror films and got me into knowing that I don't have to work for a studio to make a good movie. That's 1978, John Carpenter's Halloween. It was the first movie I saw. I saw it at 9 years old, or 10. I saw it at 10. I have at last count of the original movie, I have 30 different versions of it on like Blu-ray, 4K. It's one of my all-time favorite films to watch during spooky season. So Halloween. All right, what's our cumulative score?
4.25.
4.25. That's great.
That's a pretty high score.
That's great. All right, guys, it's time for me to start shutting the lights off, which means I got to hawk some stuff. Here we go. All the links down below. SWA Sabres is down below. All our social media is down below. DraftKings is down below. NFL season's popping, yo. I'm on DraftKings, and I actually won some money this past weekend on some college and pro sports. So, woo! Go on there. If you bet $10, they'll give you $150 back in bets. If you want to get a shirt, there's only one place to go get one. Kind of like what Aaron's wearing, the comic book shirt. Go to
What the hell? I'm still Aaron. I didn't even switch to Canada Dry.
Oh, sorry. Oh yeah. So go to
Jordan will do what he was doing.
ProWrestlingTees.com. I didn't change mine either. ProWrestlingTees.com/effing wrestling, where you get all your effing wrestling shirts. JFB is designing one right now for the JFB. It looks cool. A lot of work went into it. Anyways, on behalf of Canada Dry, on behalf of that guy, EVP Joe, I am your professor, JFB.
EVP Joe, why don't you give us the Just Keep Fighting speech?
Oh, good Lord. Okay.
Hit me with it.
Well, As we all know, it's October. Days are getting shorter, which means less sunlight. You're going to start feeling those seasonal blues. It's when it's more important than ever. Reach out to friends, reach out to family, reach out to us. Don't get caught in that funk. It's no good. As our good friend Canada Dry says, it's okay if you are down. It's not okay to stay down. You got to pick yourself up, dust yourself off. Get that shoulder looking nice and shiny. Raise your fist in the air, put the devil in a sharpshooter, and just keep fighting.
Stick it around.
T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition. Liftoff. Liftoff. 30 minutes after the hour.
AF dub! AF dub!